So once you are at your fault path, click on this add element and try to look for custom error. And as you can see the tooltip, create a custom error message to show on a record page or specific field on the page. This this custom error element allows you to notify the users about the error, like which occurs while you try to update certain records as part of your record triggered flow. And these error messages can either be displayed at the record level or at the particular field level. Let's try using it, and I'll label it at custom error component to handle data errors. Always use descriptive messages or descriptive labels for your elements. And here you can configure where you want to display the error messages, in a window on a record page or as an inline error on a field. If you have worked with Salesforce and you might have hit with the errors, there are two places that where Salesforce displays the error. Sometimes it shows error at a particular field level that has the error, or it displays at the entire page level. So for now, let's try to configure it for the on a record page level or something. Or maybe let's configure it for the field, because we are trying to update a stage field. So let's keep it limited to the field. And which field it is? Stage. These fields will be listed based on the object that you have configured at the starting of your record triggered flow. So just take a note of it. And now error message. Either you can specify your own custom error message or the actual error message that occurs as part of your DML operation. So in order to receive any error message, the actual error message that Salesforce Flow throw, for that you can use a global variable called flows, and then you can use the fault message. Once you are done, hit save. So this completes our configuration of the first record triggered flow that we created in the Salesforce Flow builder. Here you can see that we did couple of things. Let's go through them one by one. First, in the start element, we defined the object for which we want to configure this record triggered flow. Then we defined the action on which this flow will be triggered, and we also configured the direction of this flow, whether it will be before or after. Second thing, if there was a decision, we took that. But yes, in our business use case, there was a decision, so we took that business decision here, and depending on the outcome of the decision, we configured the set of actions. And here we are performing the assignment and then the update, and along with that, we are also taking care of the negative scenarios, such as any faults or any errors. For that, we have configured the fault path. So this completes our first ever Salesforce record triggered flow in Salesforce. I hope you have followed along. Now let's test it out and see if it works or not. What I'll do, I'll debug it here just to see how it works. I want to, maybe let's activate it first. And I have activated it, which means now if I go and create or modify any of the opportunities in my Salesforce org, I should be I should be having this automation in place. So I go here, I'll create a new opportunity for myself just for testing it out. Longswitch. Okay, name. You can give it any name. I'll configure the close date to be 20th of this month, and I'm just, since this stage field is a required one, I'm configuring it to be prospecting. But if the amount is greater than 10,000, then it should automatically be updated to closed won. And where do we specify the amount? I'll specify the amount here. It is 11,000, which is greater than the 10,000. Let's try hitting save. Okay, it got created, and you see it automatically got promoted to, or got shifted to closed won. Here you go. But remember, initially I had set it to prospecting, but since the automation is there in place, it got automatically moved to the closed won. So this is how the record trigger flows helps you achieve automation based on the record changes. Let's try one more example. Another I will create 10K or less. I'll specify 9,000 as the amount, and I'll use qualification as the stage. I'll try hitting save. Okay, the close date is required one. I'll keep 27. I'll hit save. This also got created, but you see now this stage is similar to what I have highlighted, which is qualification. This time the automation didn't run because our current opportunity doesn't have the amount that was required to move its stage to closed won. So you can, like that, likewise you can also test it out, like you can test it out you can test out your record triggered flows in the org and see yourself whether it is covering all the possible situations or scenarios. Now let's like go back to the flow and try seeing this error or fault path in action.